So I want to do a video on Nicki Minaj and Bia and how a possible music video will go, how they feel about each other. Pretty much that's it. Maybe like 2 or 3 questions. I'll be using my Modern Witch Tarot deck, which I love. And for some reason, I'm always waiting in the car when I'm doing a video. I don't know why, but it happens. Okay, so if Nicki Minaj and Bia do a music video, how will it go? Will it be very popular? Will people like it? I'm sure people will like it, but I'm just curious. If they happen to do one, if they already did one, how will that go? Okay. So the energy on the back of the cards is death. So I also pulled the moon card. The page of pentacles in reverse. Wand of pentacles upright. Hangman upright. Tower in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, looking at these cards, the Death card on the back of the deck is slightly concerning. Just because I'm not sure if that could mean the death of the connection, or maybe everybody will be over it when it comes out. Like, the Death card means the ending of something. It normally means trying to hold on to something. So, not sure. Or maybe it's telling you that you can't avoid a change. Like, maybe when it comes out, but then it could be a good thing. When I think about it, it could be the death of the fact that people say that she can't work with other artists. So I have to look at the cards to really understand what the back of the deck is trying to tell me. For me personally, not everybody, I guess, does that, but I do. So I'm like, that could mean the end of a negative thing towards, like, working with Nicki Minaj. Like, it might mean that people are going to be like, okay, you can work with Nicki and you will chart and it won't be a bad experience. So actually, that could be a good thing. Wait a minute now. Okay. So the moon card shows up. Sometimes it can mean deception or manipulation, but then it's also like a creative card. So it could mean coming together and being creative. Because it's got the 2 women on it together, they could be coming together and creating something. Then I came up with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I came up next to it. It's giving me somebody's being irresponsible in this situation. Or maybe you're a little bored or lacking in some kind of focus department. Could mean depression also. So with the moon and the pentacle coming up side by side, it's kind of making me think like maybe there's concern. I don't know if it would have to do with money, because it is Bia's song now. We gotta remember, it is Bia's song. So maybe there's concern about money going into it. Maybe Nicki's like, hey, you're not focused enough as I want you to be. Because I remember watching the live and Nicki was like saying how she was like, trying not to be too pushy with Bia about the remix, but she was like, it's got to be good. Like, if I'm putting it out, it's got to be good. So maybe they're coming together and being creative, but it's some concern about, like, Nicki might be worried. Like, look, girl, you good, but we got to get it real good if I'm putting it out. Like, because the way she was acting about the song, I'm like, well, I'm sure she's going to be the same way about putting out a music video, taking it, like, really seriously. So I'm thinking maybe she feels like Bia's not focused. I heard from the tarot card reader that I like to watch, T. Ash Miracle. Like, I watch her from time to time, and she does blog videos, and she was mentioning that Bia was having problems with her boyfriend or something like that, so maybe she's a little off focus, and it's got Nicki concerned. I could see that being a thing. But see, then at the end of it, I get the Page of Wands, which might be showing me that, okay, so we're working together. The money might not be there. I might be a little off focus. But at the end of the day, like, Bia is ready to learn. The card gives me like a younger person or an apprentice. Could be a student, somebody willing to learn, ready to learn, eager, optimistic. So I'm thinking maybe she's like, Nicki, you worried, but I'm not. We got this. Like, she's like, it's okay. Like, I can be stressed out and focused, because I feel like Nicki would be focused. I feel like, or it could be that Nicki's the one that's distracted too, because she is going through a situation right now. But it's giving me more the Bia vibes, like that, because it is Bia's song. I feel like Nicki Minaj is not responsible for dishing out money for the music video. So I feel like that's where I'm getting that vibe from. Then for the cards that I pulled that go under the deck, like I pulled the Moon and the Hangman. Then the Tower is that one. Then we got King of Pentacles underneath that one. So with the Hangman in reverse, because it's a hangman, so it's in reverse, it's giving me an unnecessary sacrifice or unwillingness to want to change, or, well, yeah, unnecessary sacrifice. Normally that card is definitely are you sure? Is it worth what you're sacrificing? Now, what that would have to do with the Moon card and the Tower is very interesting to me. Like, I wonder what could be the unnecessary sacrifice. Like, maybe Nicki's gonna dish out some money for this video. Maybe that's it. Like, maybe they're like, you don't have to do that. Because then I see the Tower in reverse as well. And when the Tower is in reverse, that means you're refusing to change, yeah, and old patterns. You might suffer from not letting go of something. Then it could also mean it's preparing you for a change, something that's going to happen regardless of whether you want it to or not. So, which is interesting. So I wonder if that means that when they put out this music video, I feel like that probably will change Bia's life for sure. I feel like I'm getting a lot of Bia energy in this reading, because it's also going with the Page of Pentacles, which was giving me the vibe that she's the one who's not focused right now. And I feel like maybe she might not be focused because of her relationship, because she does have the boyfriend. She brought him up on the live and stuff like that with Nicki. So I'm like, maybe she's off focus, and this is going to change her life dramatically. Like, you put out a music video with Nicki Minaj, dude, it is going to, like, that video is going to go viral as soon as it drops. Everybody's been talking about it. I can only imagine. So maybe that's the thing. Now, I'm hoping the Death card at the back of the deck is not saying it's going to make her act kind of like how Megan kind of blew up, and then she was kind of like, okay, separate from Nicki. Then it's also giving me a vibe that maybe the eagerness that she has won't get her exactly what she wants. It'll be delayed. The King of Pentacles means things are a little delayed. Your plans may have gotten delayed. Your financial things. Like, maybe the video is going to go well. Like, she's going to come together with Nicki, create something. I feel like maybe her boyfriend might, like, maybe this is about her relationship. I feel like maybe she might have to sacrifice her relationship to get what she needs. She's not focused right now. She's not focused. She's not willing to change. So I feel like it's going to go well, and they're going to come together and create something great. But it's going to cause Bia, I feel like, to have to sacrifice. Like, because her plans would get delayed, and there's a male symbol. But I feel like maybe a man is going to get in the way of what she's going to be able to accomplish from putting this out, because that was big for her. Bia's been out for a really long time. Like, if you go look her up and see all the music videos she put out, she was signed by Pharrell. So she's been out for a while. This is probably like her dream coming true, and he's probably gonna delay her. It seems like he doesn't want her to be too, I guess you could say, sexualized. Um, or he doesn't want her to be too out there. You got Drake on the live talking about she looked good and all that stuff. So I feel like maybe the video will go well, but maybe for Bia, it's gonna cause a little bit of chaos. It's gonna cause her a little bit of chaos. But I feel like she can handle it. It's just, it's gonna be a little delayed. She may need to make a sacrifice. But all in all, this moon card makes me feel like it's gonna go well. Now, this death card might be, that on the back of the deck is either saying that her and Nicki might separate because Bia might not want to make that sacrifice at first. Like, I feel like behind the scenes we don't get to see a lot of stuff. How does Bia feel about Nicki Minaj? How will them doing a music video make Bia feel about Nicki Minaj? Is the real question. Like, if they do this video, how will Bia feel about Nicki Minaj after it comes out? Okay, so the Sun card in reverse, which is not a bad card. It's normally a positive thing. The Death card showed up again, but it showed up in reverse this time. And the Page showed up in reverse this time, so that's interesting. Okay, so I drew the Knight of Swords next to the Nine of Cups in reverse, next to the King of Wands, and underneath the Knight of Swords is the Six of Pentacles, Death card in reverse underneath the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands underneath the King of Wands. Okay, so I'm not going to do the Sun card first because, like I said, it's normally a good card. Even in reverse, the Sun card is not a bad card. It just means that whatever you are getting that's good is delayed. So it seems very positive how Bia feels about Nicki Minaj, or how she will feel about her if they do a music video together. So with the Knight of Swords next to the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's giving me determination, belief in your ideas. Like, she's determined, and whatever they put out, she's gonna go hard for it. And I feel like she probably feels strongly about Nicki Minaj as well. Like, I feel like she feels like this is a good idea, it's a good song, it's a good record, and it's a good collab. I feel like altogether she's probably satisfied with this collaboration, most definitely. So I feel like that's good. But then you got the Nine of Cups that shows up in reverse. That's like overindulgence, maybe a cocky attitude. Like, maybe because she's cool with Nicki, it's gonna make her cocky. Then this means whoever you're working with is probably dependable. So it's a good thing at the end of the day. Possibly a loyal friend. Like, maybe, I feel like maybe that means maybe Bia might be cocky about their relationship. Yeah, I feel like she might get a little cocky about their relationship. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what that means. Like, after this video drops, she'll be so proud of it. She'll be so proud of it that she starts to get cocky, and she feels like, I can go to Nicki about anything. Like, that's my best friend. We bringing in that coin together. But I feel like it's going to make her really cocky. Then you got the Six of Pentacles, which is a sharing card. Coming together to make money, perhaps. Sharing opportunities, which makes sense. She had a good idea and she came together with somebody and now they're making money. Now with the death card in reverse next to it, it's giving me necessary. Like, they might stop talking. Like, I don't know. They might stop talking. The cockiness might bug Nicki. Like she was saying, certain people like to use her name and she always collabs with somebody. The cockiness might be off-putting to Nicki because the first card comes out pretty good. Like, yeah, they had a good idea. They worked together. The back of the deck is positive but delayed. Like, maybe, like I said before, they might just have a little break from each other. Something might make Nicki be like, okay, I gotta back off for a little bit and see how you are after we do this video because you're being extra. Like, I wonder will Bia start being extra? I don't know. I wonder. Okay, then with the page in reverse, that's giving me a delay as well. Like a delay in something. Paired with this, though, it might mean like it's giving me maybe this distrust as well. Like, these lined up together. It's like we work together, but we need to, like, maybe Nicki's gonna stop trusting her. Maybe her being cocky about it is gonna be like, look, I gotta back off. I got to back off. I'm thinking maybe they might drop a music video, but at the end of the day, with the Sun card, they'll come back around. I think they'll be okay. It's kind of like the things that people say bother Nicki about Doja might also bother her about Bia, but I feel like she still likes Doja Cat. Like, I don't know how she feels about Megan, but I feel like she does still like Doja Cat, and I'm thinking maybe it might be a Doja Cat type of situation. Okay, how will Nicki Minaj feel about Bia after or if they drop a music video? How will their relationship be from her perspective? How will she feel? How will Nicki Minaj feel about Bia if or and after they drop a music video together? What will the relationship be like from Nicki's side of things? So the back of the deck, deaf in reverse again. So I'm thinking maybe, look, they might take a break from each other. Then with the Knight of Pentacles, it's the limiting your success, unwilling to step outside the box. I feel like maybe, hopefully, I'm sure it's going to go viral regardless, but maybe Nicki might want something different. And she's like, look, dude, I told you what I wanted. Like, maybe they have, like, a difference of opinion on ideas. And like I said, especially because when you watch that live they did together, like I said, Bia seems to be really focused on her dude. And I guess because her career was never, like, doing anything. Like, you had all these other female artists coming out, and she wasn't one of them. You know, that song hit, and then here comes Nicki on it, and bam. Then again, it's giving me the naive one. The same one I was pulling with the music video, that she's a little naive, a little off focus, and it's causing some kind of chaos. Like, Nicki probably thinks, like, dude, I'm focused on my coin, but you're a little off focus. You're being a little naive right now. Then I got the moon card next to it, which in reverse, it's like some kind of deception. I don't know. So maybe Nicki will feel deceived, or not necessarily deception, but just like maybe manipulation. Like, I feel like maybe she'll be over it, because then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is right next to it, and that's telling me that something's not going to go the way someone wants it to go. Like, it could end badly, but sometimes it has to go that way for the wheel to turn back around. So I'm getting some kind of deception. Like, maybe she doesn't, something about Nicki Minaj would be she's not going to be feeling it after. Like, I feel like Bia will be okay, but I feel like it's giving me a lot of Nicki, the one who's not going to be feeling it after. Like, I don't know what Bia is going to do. Like I said, I'm pulling the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something chaotic. I don't know what's going to happen. We might even think it's like a publicity stunt or something. It's gonna make Nicki be like, okay, like, I had an idea and look what you did to it. Like, it might not be deception, but things just not going the way she expected them to go. Like, she deceived herself. Like, she's like, look, I thought we were going to have this good relationship, but I'm deceiving myself. Like, she's all focused. I have to get out of this. I'm thinking that's what the death in reverse means. I feel like when I was pulling for Bia, I was getting cards that were making me feel like Bia was happy, but Nicki Minaj might be like, look, girl, you're getting a little cocky. Like, when I had pulled the Nine of Cups in reverse, I feel like Bia definitely has reason to be cocky. I mean, it is like Nicki Minaj, but I think something is going to make Nicki be like, dude, because these cards do not look like anything positive. Like, I feel like we might not even know about it, because I feel like I want to do a reading on Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat, because I feel like Nicki Minaj barely likes Doja Cat. So I'm like, it's going to make her be like, you're doing too much. Something happens where she's going to be like, you did too much. And it might make them have to take a break from each other. I'm pulling up, I threw out some extra cards. I got the World in reverse, the Chariot upright, which is decisions. Like, I'm getting decision cards going in here. This is normally a choice, also a choice card. A burden. It gives me a burden. Like, I feel like maybe Bia does something in front of the world that maybe makes Nicki be like, now I have to make a choice, because Bia has become a burden. So I'm gonna definitely need to end that relationship. And like I said, Nicki's not the one to come out and just be like Nicki never said she didn't rock with Megan Thee Stallion. The only person we know she don't really rock with is Cardi B. So for me, I'm like, maybe that might happen. It seems to happen, but I feel like if it happens, she'll be okay. They could come back together. At some point, I pulled the Sun card. Necessary. I didn't get the Three of Swords, which normally is like a breakup or a necessary breakup. More like the Death card was popping up a lot. Well, that's the end of my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like it, or subscribe. And everything that I just said was allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Again, alleged. Entertainment purposes only. And also, new to YouTube, a little new to tarot. So, I'm just having fun with it.